according to my wife, just because it's Chick-fil-A does not. That's my gorgeous daughter, Jade, and of course, my comedic son, Jaden. Clayton is in the front seat, Mom and Jordan are in the back seat, and of course, the little gorgeous Genesis, and of course, myself. We had just picked them up from school after running an errand. Allow me to delineate a little bit of what occurred. Here we were, racing against time, picking up the kids, probably going home and cooking something. If anybody knows my wife, she is a master chef on wheels with love, incubated in joy, deep wrapped in the Holy Ghost, with the filling of just too much flavor. She loves to cook. The kids and I have agreed that nothing tastes better than Mom's food. I'm not even joking. I live it. It's an experience. We've tried going out so many times. We've been out a lot of times. Nothing compares to her food. To the extent that the kids don't even like to buy lunch at school, even though they got money, because what? They would rather eat Mom's food at lunch. And it's something we bring along the way. Oops, I'm about to make an order. So let me get the chicken sandwiches. Yeah, let me get 10.
Just the sandwiches?
Yeah, but out of the 10, let me get 3 of them that are spicy.
7 regular and 3 spicy.
Yes, 7 regular, 3 spicy. And let me get about 6 fries. Large. 6 fries. And out of the 10 orders, can you make 3 of them a meal? Okay, back to my discussion. Just because my wife loves to cook every day does not mean that I get to take that for granted. See, the word tells us that, for he knows the number of hairs on our head. Why is that necessary? There is an intentional attention a husband needs to pay to her wife and a wife needs to pay to her husband, because attention is something we pay, but you pay to something that has value. That's why you pay for stuff, because those things bring value to you. By me paying attention to her, knowing that her heart is to give us something decent, is for me to know that Chick-fil-A is something she likes that gives her a little bit of time off. I know she wants to love us, but she can only give to us as much as I give her. So then what do? We go to Chick-fil-A, we come home, but look at my wife. She will still go ahead and do what? And deliver, because love is about preferring the other person. As much as I prefer her to make sure that I know she loves to cook for us and we love to eat her food, but yet I gotta pay attention to what will give her rest and bring rest where it needed. She will also make sure that even though it is just ordinary food we bought, it doesn't mean we don't get to present it the way the kids will still know they are royals, because we are training something in them. They are looking at completion through the unity they can see in the two of us. See, kindness is being usable and serviceable to your spouse. Kindness is a subset of love. And being kind to your spouse comes with an intentional attention where you can pay attention to even things before she will need, only so you can come to her aid, because I am her filling. The more I impute in her love, the more I give her love, she can only pass it on to my kids. My kids can see the completion of love, and they can only be built on the foundation of understanding that it takes love to make it work. That's how they become the right individuals for society. We cannot take away kindness in the home. We cannot take each other for granted. Just because your wife cooks does not mean you can't. I cook. Yeah, I cook. And I suggest every man learn how to cook so they can appreciate their wives even more. I recently cooked chicken. It was a bacteria show. All the flavor, without the presentation. It looked darker than I am. It made me even appreciate my wife even more. But the idea is you keep learning from her. You cook too. You are together in this. But the idea is don't take each other for granted. Just because your wife does it all the time does not mean you cannot interject, you cannot impute, you cannot put something in. She cooks, but can you be there when she's cooking and have a conversation with her? She's cleaning, but can you clean alongside with her or take the next responsibility, the next laundry load? Can you do something to support the balance, that equilibrium the kids need to see to understand kindness at work? Because what is kindness if it's not actionable? I hope these words I'm speaking opens your eyes, because it takes you to be kind and to be good to your spouse to prove that indeed you value what love is, because God has valued you. That is marriage.